Okay, so I'm so excited to have this new series of all of my amazing vendor partners. So I have Buddy Saunders of Buddy Saunders Flooring from Leesburg.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, I'm so glad that you're here.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna go with what we just started with. What's the difference between engineered hardwood and solid wood hard floors?
So solid wood is a real piece of wood. As you can see, it's a solid wood cut from a tree. The most important part about it is that it's 3/4 of an inch, so it gives you a lot to nail to, and it adheres to the subflooring tightly. You don't get a lot of squeaks and cracks. You can refinish all 3/4 solid woods. Versus engineered. Engineered is pretty much a plywood core, as you see here, and then on top, you see where my finger is?
Yep.
That is the wood portion.
Okay. Oh.
I really like engineered floors for concrete, for basements.
For basements. And then you recommend hardwood for the main level and upstairs.
Yes. Yep. And one of the big reasons also is because engineered, when you nail engineered hardwood floors, they creak, they pop. I'm not a big fan on engineered floors on over top of subflooring.
Okay.
If you really, really want it, then we can glue them and nail them. They don't creak, they don't pop, but you've got wood glued on top of your subfloor.
So the difference would be if it's hardwood, you can sand it and fix it, whereas this, you pretty much have to replace it.
Yeah, you have to replace the boards. We have sanded a few engineered floors, but not a whole room. We've only sanded a foyer, a powder room to get a house on the
market.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So what are other types of floorings that you all do?
Carpets, ceramic, hardwood floors, anything that has to do with flooring. Custom staircases, we do those as well.
Yeah, I learned that that's more expensive than I think people expect because you have to make each step.
Yeah, it
versus
is.
a board where you're just laying.
Yep, we take everything off the stairs, including the railings. We refinish them. We take all the carpet off, and then we put wood solid treads.
Let's talk about carpet.
Carpet.
Okay, let's talk about, I've got some clients, they want to sell a house. They know they need to replace the carpet. What's the most popular comment that you see as far as resale for people selling their home?
You're listing your house for sale. You want it just to look nice.
Right.
And you want to make it look presentable.
Exactly.
You know, you want to rip out the old carpet and put the new carpet in.
Right.
If you're selling a $500,000 house or a $1.5 million house, we only recommend using a 26-ounce polyester textured soft carpet. Basically, it's 2 levels up from builder grade.
Okay.
And what we do is we put the 8-pound padding underneath of it, and that 8-pound padding makes that inexpensive carpet feel wonderful. We stock these 3 colors.
Those are your most popular.
That's all.
This resale?
The Angel Cloud right here is the #1. Feel it. It's very inexpensive, but it's soft.
Yeah.
But once you put my dynamic 8-pound cushiony, feel how thick that pad is. Nice, huh?
It is nice.
Here, step on it.
Let's step on it.
Step on that.
Oh yeah, I can feel it.
And people don't believe me. And then
it makes a big difference.
And then when we get it installed, oh my gosh, do we really want to move? This is
all
nice.
All the time. That happens all the time.
So
we should have done this sooner, honey.
Yeah. So a lot of people have different expectations when it comes to refinishing floors.
Sure. Fair.
The solid wood floors can be sanded.
Right.
And normally it's the old Bruce floors that are in these houses. We can make them look dynamic. We can make them look gorgeous.
Sure.
But the problem is that you have all that furniture on that first floor.
Right.
2,600 square feet, 1,500 square feet. What are we going to do with all the furniture?
Right. What do you do?
So when we do sand and finish, you have to sand and finish the entire floor at one time. So we sand it at one time. We vacuum up all the dust and get it clean, dust free.
Right.
Then we stain it. You have to stain it all at the same time so it looks even and there's no blotching in your stain.
Right.
And then we have to polyurethane it. So it's like a 5, 6, 7 day process. In the meantime, all that furniture, stack it to the ceiling. Some people call a moving company.
Like a pod, you put it in a pod.
But sometimes that's a lot of furniture and that's a lot of money.
Yep.
Before I sell a sand and finish job, we have a long chit chat over the phone. and then the customer decides, you know what, we're going to hold off on this for a couple years, and we're going to save our money for some new wood. You don't have to move the furniture. You don't. I mean, once you.
So you recommend if it's the house is 20, 30 years old, just to replace
just
it?
put new wood in.
Oh, okay.
They make these pre-finished floors now from the manufacturers much better than they used to.
Yeah.
And the technology, the UV cure they put on it, and you can get hand scraped woods that hide pretty much everything.
How about that? Thank you so much for coming. This is very educational. I learned a lot today. But if people want to find you, what is your contact number, info, location? How can they find you?
Well, thank you for having me. Always good to see you, and thanks for having me. You can go to my website, which is buddysaundersflooring.com. Again, that's buddysaundersflooring.com. I have a little showroom downtown Leesburg by appointment only. I like to talk to all of my customers over the phone first to see what direction, so it doesn't waste their time.
Right.
And sometimes I have my customers go to my distributors.
Oh yeah.
We have a lot of distributors in the area, and if you tell me what you're looking for, I can put you onto our website, and then you tell me what you like, and I'll get samples sent to your house or things like that. So I'm really easy to get in touch with. Call me anytime. I take weekend phone calls. I take evening phone calls because most people are working during the day, and they want to be able to feel like they can reach somebody.
That's
So
other retailers you cannot.